The following program contains some images of a graphic nature which may be disturbing to some. Viewer discretion is advised. Though the term "it's a dog's life" is often meant to describe one that is hard and unpleasant, pet owners have a responsibility to provide adequate shelter, food, and care for their pet. But many dog owners shirk their responsibilities or lose interest once a puppy grows up. Between 2003 and 2012, the Animal Control Center euthanized 23,458 dogs. To raise awareness about this problem, February 26, 2013 was recognized for the first time as Spay Day Barbados to encourage persons to either spay or neuter their pets to reduce the number of unwanted dogs on the island.
We have a serious overpopulation problem, and this is one of the sure ways of reducing that population. In 2003, we were euthanizing approximately 5,000 dogs a year. In 2012, we have brought that number down to 1,157 by using other methodologies. But it has been proven and shown that spaying and neutering of pets is the sure way of reducing the population issues that we have.
One of the veterinarians who took part was Dr. Gus Reeder, who has been a vet for 30 years and for some time held the undesirable title of Chief Euthanizer.
Spaying is a female animal, which is the removal of the uterus and ovaries, so it doesn't breed and can't come into heat, because coming into heat is one of the main annoyances. Because a female dog in heat attracts males, they break in, she breaks out. It's an irritant, and people like that stopped. So there are two ways of spaying a female. One is just remove the ovaries and leave the uterus, and one is to do a complete ovarian hysterectomy. Most vets here do the complete ovarian hysterectomy. Neutering is a castration of a male dog or cat. Dogs tend to put on weight if they're spayed. It's a lack of steroid hormones, their metabolism slows down, so they put on weight. At the same time, you really only put on weight if you eat too much. What it means is spayed dogs are a lot cheaper to keep. So it doesn't change a female's behavior significantly. One of the major problems is many of them become slightly incontinent, urinary incontinent, because of lack of estrogen. And that can be solved by very low dosage of estrogen on a long-term basis, or other medications. Male dogs, once again, the same effect is they tend to put on weight because of lack of steroid hormone. They're less aggressive. They're less inclined to roam, which are pros. It doesn't significantly affect their territoriality, which is what the watching behavior is. And it doesn't significantly affect their competition within a dog pack, because that's a behavioral programming. But they are less aggressive, so less inclined to fight.
During the week, the procedure was offered by participating vets at a discounted rate, but it usually costs $200 to $300 based on the weight of the dog. Before obtaining a pet, owners have been warned to do their research beforehand.
There is a long-term life that you're responsible for. It's not that you buy a puppy for your child and it's cute when it's a puppy, but it's only cute for 6 months. After that, it's a grown dog. It needs feeding. It needs to be looked after. Its health, its welfare. It needs an environment to live in. And you're responsible for all of that. You're responsible for its behavior. You can't just let it go to roam the streets and say, well, it's not my problem. If it hits somebody's car, it's your problem. If it attacks somebody's child, it's your problem. So there's a lot of responsibility that you have to take on when you want to get a pet.
Though not a pure breed dog, the Salmon-Tot Retriever also deserves care and attention.
The Salmon-Tot Retriever is the best pet out. They're well adapted to living with people. They have fewer health problems than pure breed dogs. But yes, there's this perception that it's not a big breed dog, so I don't need to really look after it. It can take care of itself. It's true, but at what cost? Is it going into your neighbor's garbage and scattering it all over the place? Is it defecating in the street? You're responsible for this. When you take on the ownership of this dog, you are responsible for that. And these things are all potential health hazards, nuisance. So it doesn't matter what dog you get, breed or otherwise, you're still responsible for it, and they're all dogs or cats. And whether they're big breed or not, they all need the same care, and you have the same responsibility under the law.
For more information on animal care or to rescue a dog, call the center at 425-1033 or 425-5559.